Hey everyone, I am Nightmare, and before we start this part, I just want to let you know I do have my new game capture, card, but unfortunately I can't use it. Like, here it is, sitting right here. Um, yeah, I can't use it yet because this is only PC compatible, and I don't have a PC yet. I will be getting a PC. Like, I'll be buying one with money I'm going to hopefully be getting for my birthday and some help I'm going to get from my parents. But right now, don't have a PC. But I'm going to be getting one. Also, I want to talk about my animation. Because by the time this is going up, it will be Wednesday, I think the 8th this week. I'm not sure. I don't know. But basically, my animation is going. I'm probably about halfway done just sketching out the main story. I'm at this point I'm not even close to being done. I'll probably have more updates on that following on my Facebook, and maybe my Twitter. But at this point I'm not close, but I'm hoping to get it up by, I believe I've marked, it was like Wednesday the 16th or something. I don't remember. I'll have to check, but keep posted for updates, and until then, we'll see. Alright, so here we go. So, since the last part, we had a little bit of rage last time, but I've leveled up quite a bit. I am now level 35. I got my vitality, endurance, strength, and dexterity all up into 20, and I am now strong enough to wield this. The Black Knight Sword, the one we got, I believe, 2 parts ago. Maybe 3, I don't know. But yes, we are now strong enough to wield this sword, and I've already upgraded it to +2, so it does quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit more than our longsword +5 does. So we'll be using that, but right now I'm going to go talk to Andre and we're gonna get this fixed, because like I said, I've been doing a lot of grinding. So here we go. Now we're gonna go and fight our way through the church. Now I've done this quite a bit because I've done, like I said, a lot of grinding. Probably about a couple hours worth. Just because I didn't want to kill any of the big enemies, because I wanted to kill those guys on camera. See what I do for you? I have to sit here for an extra couple. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. So, yeah, it's probably much louder now. As you can see, I am easily going through these guys now, but that doesn't mean much. I wonder if I'm strong enough to wield both of these swords at the same time. Nope, still fat roll. Okay, so we're gonna disequip that. We're gonna switch to this one, just so I can show it off. This is the one-handed. I'm stupid. Anyway, that was the R2. So yeah, there's this big guy right here. He never respawns, which is why I couldn't grind with him. But here he comes. He's a big guy. He's slow. Here he comes. Okay. He didn't like me calling him slow. He shouldn't be a problem for us, though. Because there he goes. Alright then. Oh, he dropped something. Titanite shard. Anyway, also in this area is this item drop, which is a Firekeeper's Soul. We'll grab that, and I will show you right now what we can do with that, because we can run and activate this elevator so that we can always come back up. Just help. And right before this gets to the bottom, you want to roll off onto this part, just because it's easier to grab the key now, so that way when you're doing this again, to go back to the Undead Asylum with the bird. I will show you later in a later part. But right now, I'm just grabbing the Undead, or the Asylum key off that corpse, so. And thanks, Dark Souls, for not rolling when I wanted you to roll. This game is very unresponsive, which I've noticed. Okay. And as you can see, we are now back here in Firelink. Yay. So, here we are back at Firelink. And real quick, I'm going to show you what we can do with that Firekeeper soul we just grabbed. We can go and talk to her. She cannot speak because she has no tongue, but reinforced Estus Flask. Now, our Estus Flask, when we heal, is +1, so it's going to do a little bit more for us than what it was already doing. With that, I will see you guys when I get back to the Undead Church, because we're going to continue moving forward. Okay, so here we are back in the Undead Church. They call it the Undead Parish, but this is the church part of the parish. So, what we're going to do now is continuing upward. We're going to go fight this guy. As you can see, these Baldur Knights are powerless against me and my amazingness. And then there's that guy over there who's doing his dance, so these hollows here get more powerful. But it won't help them, except it will. Oh my god, I hate that. And he will also never respawn. He is one of Seath's guys. They're called like the Seers or something. Basically, they abduct women for Seath's experiments. And of course, Broken Street Sword. Oh my god, there's so many bodies in way. I'm like fusing with all of them. Okay, now that they're all taken care of, we can continue onward. Ah, man. Over here, there's a drop. Grab that. Over here, there's that guy. I don't know why, but my parrying never works on stairs. I guess you have to be on the same level as them. No one's on my level. I was probably too soft. The microphone probably didn't pick it up. Oh well. So, there's this guy in a barrel. And you can pluck a humanity from his butt. So that's always good. And if we go into this secret little room up here, we can go talk to Knight Lautrec.
Then, as
Open! Hooray! So yes, there he is.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Kari. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Alright then. I trust you. I don't trust him. Not at all. Anyway, so we're going to continue onward now to the boss battle of this area. And depending on how much time is left by the end of that, I will decide whether or not I want to do other things or end this part there. So, we shall see. So, we begin our climb to the roof of the church. And the reason I'm currently human right now is so that I can summon Solaire. The first summon of the game, essentially. Or the first time someone's being summoned to help you with a boss battle. Here he comes. There he is. In all his glory. Alright, Solaire, let's do this. one thing you really have to keep track of during this fight is your area on the roof. So there's that. Oh no, that one moved. So here he comes. As you can see, I got the gargoyle tail axe. Awesome. I didn't even mean to. It just kind of happened. Don't light me on fire. No, no, no. There you go. And I got the gargoyle helm too. Man, this character gets some really, really lucky drops. And thanks, Solaire, gave me a sunlight medal and a twin humanity. The twin humanity might have been from the actual gargoyle. I don't know. I've never fought in the gargoyle without Solaire. Well, no. Correction. I've never fought in the gargoyle successfully on my previous characters. Because, I mean, if you can have a summon, you might as well, right? Anyway. Continuing on as we climb to the top of this bell tower. I guess the main thing is don't fall off. So there are two other gargoyles here, but they don't come to life, so that's good. And if you look over there, you can see Sen's fortress in all its non-rendered glory. And then, yeah, up there's New Londo. Not New Londo. Anor Londo. So, let's ring this bell. Alright, so now that's all taken care of, we can descend back down to the bell tower. So we've rang the first bell of, well, the first of two. There is one more. Oh god, don't die. Oh my god. I didn't die. And I got to show that my Estus Flask does more healing power now. I meant to do that, of course. You think I would just fall from the sky without meaning to? Again? Okay, anyway, so let's talk to this guy.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Path. No appearance to like friends. Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh out to confess, or to accuse. For indeed all sins
Okay, so here we can abandon other covenants. We can learn the Jester, the one that is famous on the internet. We will look at that in a bit. And he sells purging stones, which gets rid of curses, homeward bones. You have the Book of the Guilty, which is an online item only, and you can indict the other players, which is also an online only thing. He also sells a some kind of miracle and a talisman to probably wield that miracle, and he sells some rings as well.
thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
That was horribly timed. Alright, anyway, so with our new Jester we just learned, but first I want to... Oh, you always want to put the bow in this slot, just because that way it's the first one that always opens up, so that way you can always show your respect honorably when you're online. And then I usually, for this one, I usually put this one because I like it. It's kind of fun. It's silly. I like it. It's silly. That's also insanely disrespectful, but that's okay. I also got something like one of these from Andre. I believe it's this one. So let's see. Yeah, I think that was the one I got from Andre. It was a while ago, I don't remember. And I was off camera, so I can't even look back to see. Anyhow, so even though that is an area that we were already, like right there, that's an area that we literally were already down. The whole way this roof is designed, if you fall down there at all, it's instant death. For some reason. It's just, that's how it's programmed, so there's that. So that is the Undead Church. And judging by how long I've already been recording, I don't think I have time for anything else. So, I'm going to head back to the bonfire, and that will be the end of this part. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like to let me know. If you hated it, you can leave a dislike, but also leave a comment so you can tell me exactly why you didn't like it. Even if it's just, I don't like you. That's okay. I'll handle that. And yeah, stay tuned for this next part, and I will see you guys on Sunday. See ya.